NFC South rivals. It's the Panthers and the Falcons, just ahead on EA Sports.
The veteran punter Bradley Pinion has this one teed up, and we are underway from Atlanta. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by their third-year quarterback.
We're seeing it more and more in this league, how teams love to have athletes back there taking the snaps, guys who can throw it and move around and get yards with their legs if needed. He's one of the best examples that we see out there right now. He can throw for hundreds of yards one week and then run for 100+ the next. He adds an extra dimension that really confounds defenses when he puts it all together.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Now Young steps away to his left. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
Let's go.
Young. And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. To throw, Young. And did he get the feet down? Yes, touchdown. A great play there. His first NFL reception goes for 6. And the Panthers are on the board here first in the season opener. Excellent start there. First drive of the season, big-time success, putting it in the end zone.
And remember, that was done without any real map of how to do it. In other words, the deeper you get into the season, you get game film to work off of, tendencies to work off of. The first drive of the season, things can...
A first carry for the Canadian-born Chuba Hubbard. And he'll get him a little bit of breathing room across the 5 to the 6-yard line. Here's 3rd and 7. Young going to give to Brooks. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to him. Give him 15 there. The Panthers have a first down. They'll stay on the ground with Brooks. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Up the middle with Brooks here. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Panther football to start quarter number 2. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Throwing, Young. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. From the shotgun, it's Young. He's going to wind up and air it out. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Young now. He's going to let it go again. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. An audible here to get a new look. Oh, they're changing this at the line. Now Young on 4th down. He's going to go up top again. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Right, 97. Ready.
They'll start on the ground with Brooks. And he's going to get about 7 yards on that one, up to around the 33. Here's a 2nd and 3 now from the 33.
Here we go.
Now here's Young. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20.
Well, here's your first example of how this guy can beat you in more ways than one, because they took away his arm, but he was more than happy to dissect them with his legs for that first down pickup.
Come on, set.
Young to throw it. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete. Young's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Let's go now.
A run out of the gun with Brooks. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. 58 yards rushing for him in his first half as he is looking in mid-season form here in the opener. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. And he cannot get away, and Young will go down. Needs something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. He's going to air one out. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Well, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down. Here is Young. He'll fire a desperation throw for the end zone. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert. On the ground, it's Brooks to start the drive. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. On 1st and 10, it's Brooks. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 13 yards remaining on 2nd down.
Here we go, set.
Once again, it's Brooks. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. And for the Falcons, 5 men in the secondary, now on 3rd. Young here, you can see, changing the play. On 3rd down, here's a run by Hubbard. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. 11 yards and a Panther first down. They'll run straight ahead with Brooks. Well, they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Let's go.
They run out of the gun with Brooks here. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll, in fact, tackle him behind the line. They'll try to throw now. Young rolling to his right. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Now Young. He's going to take another shot here. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. picked up by Jesse Bates.
And the Falcons will have the football as this is taken up past the 30.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
That is caught. And he's going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
He'll look to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. That'll go for a gain of 7, and that'll bring up 2nd down. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. Back now here on EA Sports.
Now 2nd and 3.
It's the Falcons. They've got the football. They've got the lead as we get set to start the 4th. And this is going to be caught. No, they say it's incomplete. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3.
And that's to the left sideline and incomplete.
And this defense definitely in his head there on 3rd down, and he's pretty fortunate. They didn't call for grounding on this one. That was a good 10 feet over everyone's head.
The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. And this will be out of bounds. Now it's a question of where they'll mark it. And they'll say it crosses at the 11-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
3rd down and 1. They'll try and run here with Brooks.
And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26.
Here's a handoff to Brooks.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
2nd down, 8 to go from the 28.
Young will set to throw.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
Young to throw it. He's going to air one out. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. There's Robinson showing the flash. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 12 yards is the pickup, good for a first down for the Falcons.
Back to Robinson now on 1st down.
And he'll take this one down near the 15. Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. And all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown.
Well, this was not just the opener of a brand-new season, but this was a division game here in Week 1, and to come through with a 1-0 start against a division opponent gives you a little something extra heading forward for the rest of the season.
Yeah, let's pile it all into one game, right? Opening the season, and you open within the division. You knew the motivation was going to be there on both sidelines. One just executed better and earned the win.
So for the Falcons, that'll be a happy locker room as they start this season 1-0. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the San Francisco 49ers. Meanwhile, for Carolina, they go...
Bring them out, bring them out, bring them out, bring them out. It's hard to yell when them in your mouth. Come on. Bring them out, bring them out. Hey. Bring them out, bring them out. Bring them out, bring them out. Hey. Bring them out, bring them out.
VIP coming live from the VIP. Heard the nightlife, lost life without me. Both feds in the state wanna see by me. The whole city got pissed, heard he got 3. That other rapper got it, but shouted he not out. Who set the city on fire soon as he got free? The king back now. Don't even know how to act now. Hit the club, hit before I sat down. Still ballin', money stacked tall in the shack now. Still push a button to let the roof on the lag down. I'm on the road doing shows, put my Mac down. Mississippi to Philly, Albuquerque to Chat Town. I got the crowd yelling.
Bring them out, bring them out.
All my hot girls yelling.
Bring them out, bring them out.
All the dope boys yelling.
Bring them out, bring them out.
Front to back, they yelling.
Bring them out, bring them out.
Get with other southern rapper hooded than this. I got rich and I'm still in a hooligan clique. You be rapping by I'm moving the bricks. You talk about quick. If I catch another case, I know it truly be missed. So I'ma keep a cool head, stay out of the news headlines, and show these other rappers it's bedtime. It's clear to see that I'm ahead of my time. I cop a chromed out, hard top career with a shine. I got some time, name.
It's week 2 of the 2025 season.
Two one-loss teams set to lace it up. This ought to be fun, and we're underway on EA Sports. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by a guy who has a couple years under his belt in the NFL, their third-year quarterback.
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers?
1 touchdown, 1 pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, and that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe leans on a few other parts of the offense, and hopefully springs a receiver or two free.
Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a third down. So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. Looking to throw, Young. He's going to fire one, deep left sideline. It's caught inside the 25.
And he's going to be out of bounds inside the 25-yard line.
A big play there for Carolina. 43 yards.
Brandon, we've both been around the game long enough that we know that in pregame, defenses are pretty amped up, aren't they? I mean, they're pounding lockers, and they can't wait to get out there. But when you hit them with some big pass plays early, it takes the starch right out of them.
Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked up by Sean Murphy-Bunting.
Holding offense.
So the holding call.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here.
And a nifty return there all the way across the 40.
The Panthers coming back out onto the field for their second drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Young.
And that's going to be incomplete.
What I loved about meeting with these coaches before the game is we didn't even have to ask any questions. They told us that they were going to be aggressive and push the ball downfield. They weren't successful on that play, but look for them to try it again later.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Buda Baker with a pick. And the Cards... The Cardinals setting out to kick this one away, and off we go. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. He's piloted 2 drives so far, and unfortunately not very well piloted. Both led to interceptions. Now they're facing the deficit. Another touchdown after that previous pick. Starting over here, 1st and 10. From the 41, here's 2nd down and 7. On the handoff, this is Brooks. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. They'll roll him out right. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now Young going to move him around. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Here we go.
They'll run out of the gun. It's Hubbard. And he'll be taken down after a short gain as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Ready.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Flushed out right. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And that is incomplete. So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8.
Here we go.
Out of the gun, it's Young. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Panthers' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a 2nd one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those.
The Cardinals setting out to kick this one away, and off we go. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The Panthers going to go back on offense here late in this first half. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it down by 2 scores. Young's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. Now back to throw. Flush to his right. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Young working out of the gun.
Young is intercepted for the 3rd time this game. Jalen Thompson picks it. And they will score. It's a pick 6.
Ready. Set.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13.
A give up the middle. Hubbard And he'll get a couple up to the 29.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety of being able to hit people with the run in the pass. But in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. They're not there.
And he cannot get away, and Young will go down. That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6. They'll run for it. It's Hubbard.
And this is going to come up well short as they...
But Charles, a lot of happy faces heading.
That's how I be happening. This for all my not abandoned. For my ladies on stage, they clapping. Transaction, cause your mama need a mansion. Get cracked, put them in the... Can't forget the yellow brother in. Shed so many tears, lost 100 friends. Label tryna give me feedback, tell me bring the streets back. Fans said they want 2015 Vince. Drop big fish, cuz been weak since. Damn, tell me how you really feel. Yeah. All I wanted was a couple mil, make the city proud. Put it on for them, come and tear it down. What are you about? In the ghetto, I'm a Martian, crash landing. In the dirty apartments, stay shining. I'll forever be the hardest, big time. Like New Orleans, real shine. Like know you. City in the ghetto, I'm a soldier. Where they at? Where they at? Money growing on trees, hanging on palms, spilling. Code 3 on 4, she don't want a 16. Renegade on up, make it. Buy a tree, no love, I'm asleep with my Porsche 911, slide through the section. Gotta show my homies I'm on now. Both souls on the ground, never sold out. What you know about this? No glitz and glamour. Under my polo pajamas, face getting ran, gotta watch for the camera before you get freaky.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Jets and the Panthers. All that and more coming up next.
Just a spectacular afternoon for football here in the Tar Heel state of North Carolina as EA Sports welcomes you inside Bank of America Stadium in uptown Charlotte.
Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Panther ball club as they interplay here. It's an early test here after 2 losses to start the season in a game they probably really need.
Obviously, no way do they want to get to 0-3. Not many teams make the playoffs with that kind of a start.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Jets, an early season tilt. And when it's an early season tilt, should be ready to roll.
Well, let's face it, the aches and pains haven't really set in yet. And both teams eyeing a really good start to get things going.
Morstead, the punter, out to kick it off.
And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by their quarterback now in his 3rd season in the league.
And I saw that he had an interesting quote in the research packet that we had after last week's game. It's all on me now. I've got to lead my team and find a way for us to win a game. 0-2, but they're at home. I guess he's going to try and find a way to get the home crowd involved early.
And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. You talk about this Jets defense.
Against the pass, just numbers that they haven't liked. Number 30 in the league right now.
And you see the starting unit here, but really, you're going to see a lot.
Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Sauce Gardner picks it off.
And to the 43, so down inside the 40.
Yeah!
Ready?
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that's going to be knocked away and incomplete. And with it, time has expired on the first quarter.
Second quarter now from Charlotte, and it's the Panthers with the football as they've got it with a 2nd and 10.
Okay, break. Here we go. Here we go. 43 rail. Hut.
Off the play fake, Young. Eluding the pressure right. Here's Johnson with a reception. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. So in jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. Rolling to his left. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
10 cycles. Let's go now.
Back to throw. Young. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
He's going to try and go deep again. And incomplete on the deep ball. A former Oklahoma State Cowboy, it's Chuba Hubbard. And this one's going to go the wrong way, losing yardage back at the 42. So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14. And they'll go again here with Hubbard. And he'll be tackled right on the midfield logo. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 4-yard line.
38.
Here's Young from the shotgun. He'll buy some time right. That one complete to Ligon. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. On the ground, here's Brooks. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19. Here's 2nd and 7. Looking to throw. Young. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked off by...
Oh, yeah.
A very one-sided first half. 17-0 our score as we get going in quarter number 3. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. The Panthers offense and Bryce Young headed back onto the field. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the... Young is intercepted for the 3rd time this game.
Ready up. 22 needle. Here we go.
They go play action. Young escaping the pressure right. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. 2nd and 10 now. 3rd quarter from Charlotte.
Let's go.
They'll run a draw now with Hubbard. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Young going to give to Brooks. And that's not going to get it done. He'll come up well short of the 1st at about the 21. They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls in. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading in.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. It's hard to yell when them in your mouth. Come on. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Yeah. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
VIP coming live from the VIP. Heard the nightlife, lost life without me. Most feds in the state wanna see by me. The whole city got pissed, heard he got 3. That other rapper got it, but shouted. Now. Don't even know how to act now. Hit the club, get before I sat down. Still ballin', money stacked tall in the shack now. Still push a button to let the roof on the lag down. I'm on the road doing shows, put my Mac down. Mississippi to Philly, Albuquerque to Chat Town. I got the crowd yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All my hot girls yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
It's week 4 of the 2025 season, and if it's in the game,
Fall is in the air, and the NFL season is in full swing, and we're underway here in Week 4.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by their third-year quarterback.
And it's funny how we always talk about how analytics are starting to creep into the game. One analytic that's been there for a long time, teams that start 0-3 usually don't make the playoffs. So we know one quarterback today that's determined to end that slide right now. It's not impossible, but this is a must-win for him and his team.
Call it about a gain of 3, and they'll be looking at a 3rd and 7 coming up.
You talk about this Washington defense.
They're going to need to be strong against the run in this one.
For some defensive fronts, playing the run is not the priority. It's playing the pass, right? They get upfield, they rush the passer, and sometimes neglect stopping the run. That's something that they have to work on and reverse a little bit. Make sure you play the run on your way back to the quarterback.
4th down, Young going for the deep ball. That is incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game, and this defense delivers a turnover.
Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Panthers coming back out onto the field for their second drive.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. Now Young sliding out of the pocket.
That's pulled in by Brooks.
And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. 5 yards, not enough, and it'll be 4th down.
Ready. Striker, 3-3. Ready.
They'll try it now with Brooks.
And he's not even going to come close to picking up the first.
They'll start on the ground with Brooks.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards.
Let's go.
They'll stay on the ground with Brooks.
And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30. Young. He's going to sling this deep downfield. It's caught inside the 25. And he's a long ways into Washington territory before hitting the turf. So the field flips here as they'll go to work at the 20 now on 1st and 10. Throwing, Young.
Oh, that's gets into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And the Commanders are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Looking deep downfield. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Again from the 20 after the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10. To throw, Young. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. It's a gain of 22 as we tick towards the 2-minute warning. Young now. That caught by Trimble. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Rolling to his right. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. Jonathan Brooks, his first touchdown on the year. And the Panthers have cut it back within a score.
He was able to move around and found some vision to throw the football. And how about how he ended it? Boy, he had some zip on that throw.
Yeah, it doesn't hurt to have an arm like that. Results in the touchdown here. Great play offensively. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make our score 14-7.
Shot, 17. Set.
And they'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter. He'll rifle this one deep right side. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Young's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Back to throw here. He's going to let it go again. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
And that's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the... The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Panthers offense and running back Jonathan Brooks set to go once more. And he's had his fair share of troubles in this one, unfortunately. This defensive front has wreaked havoc throughout the contest, and he hasn't been able to create enough space to make something positive happen to this point. And this play still live. He faked the spike, going to throw it. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And that'll be caught. A big play there for Carolina. 52 yards.
And how about what just happened there? Just a total breakdown defensively. They're thinking he's going to spike this, so they let their guard down. But he never had any intention of stopping the clock. He wanted to throw the football. And he caught him napping, and this turned into a huge play.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Up the middle with Brooks here. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Give him maybe a yard, quite the opposite from the previous big gainer.
Come on, set.
Once again, it's Brooks.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
A third down now. Those last two plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points.
Flushed out right.
And a nice job there defensively to contain him and get him to the ground a few yards short of the first down marker.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on fourth down.
How about this? They'll change it at the line.
Young to throw on fourth. And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time is now run out on this third quarter of play.
Back now at Commanders Field. It's Washington with the football and the lead as we start the fourth. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Now, there are two scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
On second down, another shot for Robinson.
And he's upended at the 6 as they double their room to maneuver on a pickup of 3. And this offense on third down today, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. A gain of 22. Clock running under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Out of the gun, they give to Robinson.
Oh, he breaks a tackle, and he's got an alley. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
15 more yards. That's another. Here we go. Here we go. Hey, check that. Check that.
And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Ready.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12.
Roll, smash.
Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun. And slow going there as he'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41.
A gain of a yard makes it 3rd and 11.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
So it's Commanders football as we get back to it.
They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away.
Come on. Set. Go. Ready.
They'll run again.
And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback.
The visitors' offense and their running back getting set to go once more. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
A simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time. But you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position. We were able.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And the return stops at the 39-yard line.
Pass interference. Defense.
So a costly penalty yardage-wise as that'll move the football down to the spot of the foul.
And what the officials are looking for in these situations are the ball. And if you're playing the man, you get a lot less leeway in terms of what's going to happen at the end of the play. But if you're looking for the football, it's less likely to draw the flag.
And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
Final 90 seconds here. It's 2nd and 10. Now Young.
Knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Well, this crowd is making an impact right now. 3rd and 10.
Here we go.
Young. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. 4th down, 10 yards to go.
Here we go.
Here's Young.
He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, you get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
Point after, right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So a 7-point game, they'll need a recovery, the touchdown, and an extra point to tie.
And this is going to be covered up by Washington.
And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson.
And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. And he'll be taken down well before the first at about the 36-yard line. Riley Patterson on. A lot of pressure on this kick.
This to perhaps salt this one away.
Patterson's kick is good.
And that will extend their lead even further.
So they hadn't called on him at all until this point, but he comes through here and buries one from long range.
Yeah, that's awfully impressive because usually kickers like to get that first one out of their system in the first quarter, sort of get them into the flow of the game, but to come in this late and knock it down from long distance, give him a lot of credit.
The visitors' offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And we'll take you through some of the highlights here. You'll notice he had a hand in a lot of them so far. He's got this offense rolling right now.
And that one is incomplete, and it stops the clock at 12 seconds left in the half.
Here we go.
Young to throw. Oh, the Commanders are going to get there as he's taken. So victory here for the Commanders. Well, if you step back and look at this, CD.
Being on some chill, we go 0 to 100 real quick. They be on that rap to pay the bills, and I don't feel it, not even a little bit. Oh Lord, know yourself, know your worth. My actions being louder than my words. How you sold, but still sold down to earth. Wanna do it, we can do it on the turf. Oh Lord, I'm the rookie and the vet. Shout out to the I ain't holding down the set. All up in my phone looking at pictures from the other night. She gon' be upset if she keeps scrolling to the left, dog. She gon' see some that she don't wanna see. She ain't ready for it. If I ain't the greatest, then I'm headed for it. Yeah, that mean I'm way up. Yeah, the 6 ain't friendly, but that's where I lay up. Lay up. I been Steph Curry with the shot. Been cooking with the sauce. Chef Curry with the boy. 360 with the wrist, boy. Hey, who the is, boy? OVO, man, we really with boy. Yeah, really with the. I should probably sign a hit.
You have grades for each. Browse available players.
All that Drake, you gotta chill. I be on my little mouse drill. All that rap to pay your bills. Yeah, I'm on some rappers pay my bills. All up on TV, I thought it made me richer. Wasn't paying me enough, I needed something quicker. So now I'm all in Nico basement, working on the phones. Either that or drive the money mark to make the pickups. Man, it's 2008, I'm trying to paint the picture. Comeback season in the works and now I'm thinking bigger. I got in the studio every night, late night. Gotta watch it, don't wanna make them sicker. That's my oh Lord, got a whole lot to show for it. I mean, we could really get it, we could go go for it. I'm just here for the Bucks and the Billies.
This is the player card. Here you can hear our players' motivations.
They like go for us, run for us, run for us, go for us. Yeah, I mean you already wrote for us. Damn, what's one more quote for us? Oh Lord, who else sounded like this? They ain't made me what I am, they just found me like this. I was ready. I've been ready since my dad used to tell me he would come into the house to get me. He ain't show. Valuable lesson, man, I had to grow up. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you and do it for myself. I go